Rolex Submariner Black Dial Oystersteel 40mm men's watch, 1114060. Just saying the full name, you probably already have an image in your head of a classic diver's watch. It's an iconic piece, no doubt. The one I have in front of me is the 1114060 model, the no-date Submariner. For me, this watch speaks understated style. If you asked me what watch says Rolex without saying it out loud, this is the one I'd point to. The look is instantly recognizable, a 40mm stainless steel case known as Oystersteel, Rolex's way of referring to their signature, super durable steel. The black dial is simple but packed with thoughtful details. Maxi markers, that's the larger hour markers, feature chromolite lume, which basically glows blue in the dark for legibility. The bezel is ceramic, super resistant to scratches, and it keeps that deep, glossy black shine even after years of use. When I first saw the wider lugs and chunkier feel, honestly, I wondered if it might be too bulky for daily wear. But after putting it on my wrist, that concern faded away fast. The balance is better than it looks in specs. And here's something I really appreciate, as someone who wears watches all year: the glide lock clasp. This is an easy-to-use micro-adjustment system in the bracelet, so if your wrist swells in summer or after some activity, you just slide the clasp to loosen it a bit. No tools needed. Small detail, but it means the watch always feels comfortable and secure, whether I'm wearing a t-shirt or something a little more formal. Let's talk movement. Inside, the Submariner 14060 uses Rolex's in-house caliber 3130 automatic movement. If you're not familiar, automatic means it winds itself by the motion of your wrist. No battery, no daily winding needed. The 3130 is known for its reliability and straightforward timekeeping. There's no date on this model, which I used to think I would miss, but the clean dial actually makes reading the time super simple, and the symmetry just looks right. In my experience, the movement stays precise day in, day out, and handles going from city wear to more active situations, like hiking or water sports, without missing a beat. About durability, this watch is tough. The Oystersteel case and bracelet shrug off everyday knocks and scratches, and the ceramic bezel is built to resist fading, nicks, and scrapes. This is a true diver's watch, waterproof to 300 meters, or about 1,000 feet. Now, I'm not a diver, but knowing it can take whatever my day throws at it gives me peace of mind. When I took it on a few trips with skiing, swimming, and the occasional knock against a door frame, it just kept going. There's this sense that you're wearing something built to last, not just look good. From my experience, the Submariner wears surprisingly well, even on smaller wrists. The case feels substantial, but never clunky. When you look at your wrist, it's clear this is a piece of quality engineering. One of the things I love is that it never tries too hard. It's never flashy, but the subtle shine from the polished ceramic bezel and the reflective hour markers catch the light beautifully. At night, the blue lume glows steadily and is easy to read, so you never feel lost when checking the time in low light. As a fan of minimalist style, the no-date layout is a huge plus for me. Without the Cyclops date magnifier, the dial looks cleaner and more balanced. Some folks really want that date window, but for me, the simplicity wins. It's a design choice that makes the watch more versatile. You can absolutely wear this with jeans and a t-shirt, a business suit, or even formal wear. The black dial and silver steel case mean it fits in basically anywhere. I like how the Submariner stays understated until you get up close. Then you notice all the small details, from the triplock crown, which helps with waterproofing, to the solid end links in the bracelet, which were an upgrade from past models. At first, I was a little hesitant about the size. The lugs, which are the parts of the case where the bracelet connects, look wide from some angles. But living with the watch and wearing it daily, I got used to it and came to appreciate how it sits flat and steady on my wrist. And at about 152 grams, it has a solid feel. Not heavy enough to be uncomfortable, just enough to remind you you're wearing something special. If you're new to watches and wondering about all the terms, here's a quick rundown. The bezel, the ring around the dial, can rotate, so divers can use it to time themselves underwater. The lume is just the glowing stuff on the hands and hour markers that lets you read the watch in the dark. The movement, like I said, is the engine that makes the hands move and keeps track of time. Automatic movement means it winds itself by wearing. Water resistance is to 300 meters. So unless you plan on going deep sea diving for a living, this watch will handle anything else you throw at it. Swimming, snorkeling, daily splashes. Now, to be honest, there are a couple of issues to know about. When I first tried on the 1144060, the size and shape felt different than older Submariners. Some people say it's chunky, And yeah, it's bolder than some other watches out there, but give it a week and it just clicks. If you're thinking about buying one, I'd recommend trying it on in person if you can. Another thing from my experience, buying a Rolex Submariner can be tricky. These watches are always in demand, and I found out quickly that getting one at retail price can be a waiting game. Sometimes you just have to get lucky or be really patient. In my opinion, though, it's worth it. The quality and timeless style make it feel like an investment piece you'll keep for years. For anyone wondering whether this is the right choice as a daily watch or even a one-watch collection, I'd recommend this for most occasions. It feels just as at home at a nice dinner as it does running errands, and it handles tougher activities too. You're not going to worry about babying this watch. It really is that tough. And if you only ever own one nice mechanical watch, the 1114060 is about as reliable and classic as it gets. In conclusion, the Rolex Submariner Black Dial Oystersteel 40mm men's watch 1114060 stands out for its blend of robust durability, everyday comfort, and stylish simplicity. The combination of modern technology like the ceramic bezel and classic design details means it'll look just as good years from now as it does today. From my experience, it keeps excellent time, requires hardly any maintenance, and is a true pleasure to wear daily. Whether you're a collector or just want one great watch to wear for years, I think this Submariner is hard to beat. I will leave detailed information about the Rolex Submariner Black Dial Oystersteel 40mm men's watch 1114060 in the comments for your reference. Thank you for watching.